versus Usyk. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Dorado, Puerto Rico, a social media superstar and rising contender known as El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Left hand. Solid straight left. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That left hook missed. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
He threw the hook, didn't land. They exchange punches. One punch could change everything in this battle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Where was the defense? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be...
There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. Straight right just misses. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Here we go to the 4th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't find a home. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense on that hook. there's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best...
Oh, no, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That was the moment.
What recovery skill.
Whoa, Johnny. Oh, my. That's a game changer. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the judge.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd.
Pensacola's finest is down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
And he misses with that straight left. Missing with the hook. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
First minute, stick good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe, just get your breath back. Just take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You're beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Berries up a little bit.
Better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Right, let's get out there.
Don't move back into the fight. Great round. Stay full.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
Smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at
Focus. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
He's absolutely shattered.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
And there's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect.
sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Misses with the straight left. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man, good man. Just
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
Him in this round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be
Stout. Go up there and finish him. Just keep him on back.
and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Weren't loading up, but you're still landing.
Here comes round 7. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter punch caught him clean. The stamina is off the charts. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Just stay focused. Don't
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you.
Oh my God, Johnny! And they got caught! And right back into the fray.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Not out of the way of that right hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.